from 2008 finals. They were again on a run. Was it? I would say. Were they? I would say as amazing team as they looked up on the TV, competing against them, because all of them played through, I would say, 12 years old until, I would say, the seniors for the national team. Was it like really specific watching Pau Gasol? You saw him again in the NBA. Was it different Pau Gasol playing for the Spanish basketball for the Spanish basketball team, or similarly you played against a lot of Spanish guys who played in the national team in Europe? So were they, I would say, different animals when they competed for their nation?
Man, I'll tell you this. We played against the USA team, and obviously they were difficult to match up with and to guard. But I would say the Spanish team with Mark and Pau Gasol playing together were just as difficult to guard. They had this synergy between them, not only being brothers but being great players. The way they played, made it really difficult to match up and guard with them. But funny enough, when the British team, we would give Spain problems. Like every time we played them, it was a single-digit game. I actually came down to the wire a few times. I actually got hurt in that game in the Olympics, and like to have thought if I hadn't gotten hurt, the result would have been different. But at the same time, it was still, pretty amazing to see. But that Spanish team was one to be reckoned with, and they always gave the United States a problem and a run for that gold medal.
Yeah, you said that you also competed with the US. Was it, I would say, experience, not only looking at all of these stars, but who was your favorite of the guys who played maybe on that Olympics? And was it Kobe, who was, I would say, the undisputed leader in the Alpha Dog? Was it, I would say, looking at LeBron and other guys? KD also, I would say, played in 2012. Like, who was most mesmerizing for you? Also, Carmelo Anthony is considered, I would say, the greatest Olympian by the Team USA. Like, who is somebody that you remember, I would say, being the dominant?
I'll tell you this. One thing I remember from that team is they put a lineup out there that consisted of Carmelo Anthony, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and Andre Iguodala. And I remember the point guard, our point guard was 38 years old at the time. And he looked at me and was like, who did I want him to guard? I said, Nate, it does not matter. It's about to get ugly because, LeBron played all 5 positions that game. He was guarding the point guard, our shooting guard. We guarded the wild thing. He was guarding me. He played the 5 position. And I think what was so great about that team was 1 through 15, like they had Hall of Famers on that team. Like Russell Westbrook was the 3rd point guard on that team. So imagine that. So for me, I think that lineup that they put out there just spoke to that team's greatness, that they could put five guys, 6'7" and above on the court and have no drop off and actually be their most impactful lineup. Just spoke volumes to the skill and the talent on that team. And, they're definitely one to be reckoned with 2008 and even the 1992 Dream Team too. So my fondest memory was getting the opportunity to put on the jersey to play against that team and represent my country on that level. So, there was a number of exciting moments, but just having the opportunity to do that on British soil was amazing.